welcome to my channel. I am a budget mama based in the UK and my family of 3 is working to a cash budget to help us keep control of our finances. Today's video I will be stuffing my daughter's child benefits. Before starting our cash budgeting journey, the child benefit went into our bank account and it kind of disappeared. And it made me feel very guilty when we couldn't afford things that she either wanted or needed, because I knew that we had money for her, but it had been spent on other things. So I've taken to stuffing her child benefits separately, and that way I know that that money is earmarked for her and I don't touch it. And anything that is left over goes into a little savings pot, and that's going to go towards birthdays and Christmas. So for those of you that either don't have children or aren't from the UK, the child benefit is paid every 4 weeks. It is a set amount for your first child, and if you have more than one child you get a slightly lesser amount for your second and future children. We only have one, so we get £87.20 I think it is every 4 weeks. I withdraw 85 of that just for, you know, round numbers. So that's what we're going to be stuffing today. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 85. And we should have a good chunk left from last time. So I think the only thing we've really touched is her day trips and activities. So she goes swimming once a week, and that is basically what this is spent on. So there's not a lot left. There's £5.60. Toys, I'm trying to think what she bought. Oh, she bought herself, it's like a little playhouse. I think it's a vintage Fisher Price thing. I say vintage, it's from the 70s, so it is old, but maybe not old enough to be considered vintage. Future me here. Turns out it's from 1969. It is 53 years old. It is definitely old enough to be considered vintage. God, I'm old. So there was £11 left in toys. And she bought something else, I can't remember what. But it's nice having that little bit of money, because I'm not wondering what I have to cut back on to afford what she's asking for. I mean, she's only little, she doesn't ask for a lot, but it's nice knowing that it's coming out of money that is earmarked for her, rather than thinking we have to cut back somewhere else. Clothes, the only thing we have bought this, I'm going to say month, this 4-week period, but I'm going to call it a month, was some sunglasses that she wanted. So there's £16 left in clothes, and we haven't touched the shoes. So that's everything out of her cash envelopes. I'm going to pop that aside for now. And we're going to put her spending money back in. So every 4 weeks she gets £20 for shoes. So we are going to need some shoes. I think we're going to be going up to a size 9 soon. And it's not that long ago that we bought her size 8, so she's kind of ploughing through them. But it's nice having the money in there, because if we just do Shoe Zone or somewhere cheap like that, you can get a couple of pairs of shoes for 20 quid, and it's good enough. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. Clothes, she gets 20 every 4 weeks. She's fine for clothes. She's got plenty of summer clothes, swimming stuff. She will not need any clothes, so that's probably going to go into savings at the end of the 4 weeks. Toys, again, she gets 20. It's £5 a week. It's a little treat each week. Oh, that's what she spent her toys on. So she got a little, oh, silly, you know those really tacky toys that come with sweets in that you get from holiday resorts and corner shops and stuff. she got one of those and it's really cute. It's like a little windy action spinny thing with lights. She wanted it, she had the money, sorted. If she didn't have her own money, I would have been like, do we want to waste £2 on this little tacky thing that's going to be thrown away in a week? No, but because it is her own money and I see it as her own money, she can have things that I would otherwise say no to. And then day trips and activities gets 25. This is basically eaten up by her swimming, because when we go, if we go swimming once a week, that's £5.20 per week, and on a long month that's all of it gone. So I don't know whether to rejig and maybe, because we're not touching the clothes and shoes, maybe drop that a little bit, but let it build up. So maybe put £10 into shoes but allow it to build up over the weeks, instead of, oh well, if we've not spent £20 this month then it goes into savings. I'll think about that, because we're not really touching the clothes, we're not touching the shoes. Toys and activities is the main kind of week to week spending for her, and I know we're kind of short on the activities fund. Anyway, so that's a thought for another day. So that's everything in, and that's what we're going to spend for the next 4 weeks on my daughter. And let's see how much we didn't spend. £52.60. I know for a fact that if we were not doing a cash budget and that money had just gone into the bank account, there is no way that we would have £52.60 left at the end of the month. So that is fantastic, and that can go into her jar, so that's going to go towards Christmas and birthdays. So I think there's already about £10 in there from the last one. We went a bit silly. We went a bit silly last time we were paid her child benefit. She got new shoes, she got, I think we did a lot of activities and we kind of pilfered the clothing budget a little bit to pay for those. But we're calming down now, we're in the routine of it. And the money is there and it can be spent, it's not there to be spent, if that makes sense. So that can go into here, which is brilliant, because I have been thinking of maybe getting her a little tablet. I think it's Argos does like the Amazon Fire tablets, because she loves playing like the educational games on my phone or on my laptop. I've got a touchscreen laptop. So I think a little tablet for her would be less stressful for me than my very expensive laptop for her to be playing with. So it's nice to know that there's a good chunk of money there and we can afford a gift like that without thinking that it's got to come out of our gift fund that maybe might not have enough for that and everybody else's gifts. So that's everything, guys. It's just another quick one. I just wanted to go through, show you what we're doing with our child benefit, and hopefully you take something away from it, whether that's separating the child benefit from your normal everyday finances or splitting it up into different funds so that you can use it more mindfully, I guess. But that is all for today. So thank you for joining me again, guys. I do really appreciate you coming back time and time again. I am so happy that I'm putting out content that people are enjoying. If there is anything that you would like to see that I am not doing yet, do let me know, because I'm constantly thinking of ways to offer more content. But I don't want to just put out content that people are not interested in. So if you would like to see anything specific, do comment down below. If you have subscribed, thank you so much. If you are new and you want to make sure that you don't miss out on any of my future videos, then do please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. I hope to see you in my next video. Happy budgeting.